Leuk dat je weer kijkt naar Camp to Go Talks vanaf de kampeer- en caravan jaarbeurs 2025. En ik zit hier naast iemand die, die 2 jaar geleden gewoon echt goed heb leren kennen. Want hij heeft namelijk een eigen camping in Oostenrijk. 50+ camping Fisching. En dan heb ik het over Bernd Pfandl.
Danke, thank you for being here.
Yeah, machen wir Deutsch oder English?
Whatever you like.
Let's do the English.
Let's do the English version, yes, please.
Yes.
International one.
We met each other 2 years ago.
Exactly. You have been at our campsite with the Camp to Go tour.
With the Camp to Go tour.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, but it's very, very special because it was a special recording because I think that there are not so many 50+ campsites or I mean which promote this in a way that it's only 50+.
Yeah, this is specialized, of course. So in Austria and most of the region in Europe, we are the only one. So we said, okay, let's focus on the target group. Let's find couples. They like to do some nice biking, some hiking. They like to discover the Austrian food. So this was our emotion to focus on the target group.
Yeah.
And then we said, okay, if you want to do that, so make a clear offer to our possible clients.
Yeah.
And we are doing that more than total the campsite 30 years next year, and they're focusing on the target group 50+ since 25 years.
Yeah, wow. And did you know that I think it's the same in Austria, but I think more than half of the people, inhabitants of Holland is 50+.
Yeah.
So I think it's only good.
It can't be worse.
It can be worse.
Yeah.
But how did it start? How did you start this campsite?
My father started with the campsite, and then in the beginning it was quite nice. I have a wonderful garden. Sometimes there was somebody there to make holidays.
Yeah.
And then we said, let's focus, let's find out the target group. And then we said, okay, it could be best age, it could be adults only. So 25 years ago, adults only was sometimes in the red light district thing. So if we Google it, we say, okay, let's find out another word. And then we say, okay, let's focus on the 50+. So it's clear it's not for families. So we have an offer for couples. Most of the time it's couples.
Yeah.
And then we have the knooppuntensysteem. So it was clear that it's easy, nice. We say Genussradeln, so enjoyable, easy.
Yeah.
Especially now with e-bikes, it's easier to do than it was 20 years ago.
And what are the USPs, the unique selling points to be on a 50+ campsite?
The guests that come to our place like have it silence, relaxing. They do not need any kind of animation. They like to join the Austrian food, Austrian wine, probably an Austrian beer, so I have one for you.
Thank you.
Of course, it's also important to join the Austrian food and wine and beer.
Yeah.
And most of our guests, especially from the Netherlands, come because we have the knooppuntensysteem. So in our region, you know that
with cycling, we also have that in Holland, but it's also nice to find that in Austria as well.
We said, okay, why do find out something new? When there is a perfect system, so we copied it more or less.
Yeah.
And of course, this is one of the most interest from our guests. And this is what it's about.
Yeah, but I also love that you're situated in the area of Steiermark.
Exactly.
What are the benefits of this area, this region?
I think Steiermark is not as well known as the others, so it is more directly to the hosts. So it's like family businesses. So it's not so crowded. So it's more. I should say that it's authentic is probably the best word for it.
That's the word.
And you do have lots of possibilities to join regional food. So we have lots of production, and Steiermark is also so different from landscape. So we start with the high mountains in the north, and we go down via Graz to the south to the vineyards.
Yeah.
And lots of things to do, especially in the location we are. So it's a good spot also to discover Steiermark because it's not far to the different areas.
Yeah, and I think that it's very good to explore more different areas than Spain or France.
Yeah.
You know, most people, they go to the south to get the warmth.
Yeah.
But I think the last few years, the weather in Austria is also pretty warm in summer.
It's pretty warm, and we do have lots of guests that like to have the Kulkation. So it's nice to have warm weather, of course, but if it's too hot and if it's up to 30 degrees in the Wohnwagen or the camper in the evening, so we have lots of guests coming up from Croatia and say, a little bit too warm, wonderful to be in the sea and join the Croatian food. So it's nothing against Croatia, but it's getting hotter, and especially in our region. So we have the flat area from the campsite surrounded by the mountains.
Yeah.
And also, if it's very hot, the temperatures goes down during the night, so you can have a wonderful sleep.
Yeah, you're talking about the hills and the mountains.
Yeah.
And you also say the knooppunten, the knooppunten bike tracks.
Yeah.
I think there's also a big variety. So if you like cycling,
Exactly.
that you can go on flat and you can choose
Yeah.
or go into the mountains.
We have on our new information system, we do have it, we call it Genussradfahren, so it's like classical e-bike tours, it's flat, easy to do. We also have sporty editions of that. And what we added last year is the hike and bike. So you can do a wonderful biking tour, stop and park the bike and go further up with some nice hiking tour to Dorine Eppenstein, to some wonderful lake. And this is a good combination to do a combination of biking and hiking, and you're coming back with the bike, so you have a wonderful sporty day, lots of nice nature adventures, and this is what's a good combination.
Wow, fantastic! Well, thank you very much for your information and your beer. We're gonna do some proost
Yes,
as
please.
well, of course. Here, can you open it and then I will close it for the people who are watching. Voor jou, als je zit te kijken, ja, dat is toch wel leuk. Dat Oostenrijk, de regio Steiermark. Ben je eigenlijk misschien nog nooit geweest en je bent 50 plus en je wil wat meer rust. Check it out. Ga gewoon eventjes kijken. What's the website?
www.camping50plus.com.
Oké, very easy. Heel makkelijk. www.camping50plus.com. Zorg dat je er een keer bent. Wij zijn er 2 jaar geleden geweest met Camp to Go. Ga gewoon even kijken. Ik denk dat het een hele mooie plek is om je kampeerervaring iets te verbreden. Bernd, dankeschön. Vielen Dank. En wie weiß, en vielleicht bis nächste Mal.
Bis zum nächsten Mal. Danke.
Ja,
danke.
zum Wohl.
Alles Gute. Cheers, Sander.
Ja, cheers. Proost. Oh ja, en jij natuurlijk bedankt voor het kijken en luisteren naar Camp to Go Talks. Proost.